Hey guys, we're going to take another dive into the zones page. We don't want to give you too much information on zones in the first section. We like to break it up and make it a little palatable here. So I want to show you guys the zone details inside Clearplan. Many of you may not know this is there yet. It's a new feature release, and again, we're notifying you here that there's a new feature. That's what our orange balloon will always mean. Right here is where your zone details are. So if we want to come down here and we want to select a simple zone to take a look at, we can come into our zone details page. Remember, this will be available in the business package. The way this zone page is defaulted, and this is per our users. The users wanted to see the accounts that haven't been run recently. So one of the things that we like to do within our company is we'll take any accounts that haven't been run in 8 days or more. That falls outside the lines that we're comfortable with. So anything that hasn't been run in 8 days or more, if you want to prioritize those, you can do that by scrolling down, seeing which accounts exceed 8 days or 8 days or greater, depending on which days or what your criteria is that you set. I can come in here, and if I want to prioritize all of these accounts, I have the ability to select the accounts. I can change those accounts right here. I'm going to come to my actions tab, and if I want to change my icon for all of those accounts and I want to prioritize anything that hasn't been run under a certain amount of days, I have the ability to select priority right here. I can also give any one of my custom icons to all of these accounts without having to go in individually. This is a really fast way to plan out your day and give your agents adequate reminders of what needs to be hit. Keep in mind the sort option here. We give you a few different options. If you want to prioritize based on your client, or you want a breakdown of a certain client's work within that zone, this is a great tool here to see which client has which jobs assigned. Right now our search options default alphabetically. We can change that search criteria based on the voluntaries for that client, repossession orders, or maybe even more recent orders based on the client in that zone. This really helps you if you have a round of low scores for one client. We've all been there when a client shows us that we've underperformed in a zone, and we want to do everything that we can to keep that client's loyalty. This is a really good way to stay on top of that client and potentially prioritize any accounts for the client in question. Again, we're sorting this alphabetically to give you a really good snapshot of the zones and the clients inside there. You can take that a step further, and we'll give you an even more comprehensive dashboard and a quick search that you can see by client and address and account type as well. Don't try to digest all this in one session. Filter through this methodically and find your value in the zone detail page.